Sea Marks is the story of an Irish fisherman who falls in love with a woman he has only seen once.
The production being held at the Mezzanine, downtown Colorado Springs. Very talented folks, but they are with us this morning and with John Martin in our newsroom. Good morning.
Good morning, Justin and Kimberly. We've been talking about events at the Mezzanine all morning long. We're here with Mara and Christopher, the stars of Sea Marks. You guys must really, really like this play because you've been doing it for 30 years. Okay, not really. You did it 30 years ago together.
Yeah. We did.
You're doing it again at the Mezzanine this weekend, 30 years later.
Yeah.
In between then, I'm assuming you've done some other stuff, right?
Yes.
Of course. Let's talk a little bit, first of all, Mara, let's talk a little bit about what you've done in the past 30 years between shows.
Well, some events in life are so synergistic. That seems to be the case for Sea Marks. It really was a jumping off point for some interesting projects for me. It took me to the Central Coast of California, which I'd heard about but not visited before.
Sure.
I got interested in the little town where we did the play, looked around, decided to create a drama of my own based on that town. Now, meanwhile, after Sea Marks, I got hired to do a part on Days of Our Lives. Right, so I was working on a soap opera, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about this little town, and I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to write a soap opera based on that little town? So I approached a small radio station. They said, yes, we'd love to do that. Long story short, after writing the shows, 100 episodes, casting, producing, the BBC heard about that show. Suddenly, we're on the air on the BBC, which was exciting. But we didn't know if it would work because we're up against the best dramas in the world. Well, I heard from the producer, and she said, you might like to pop over. It's doing rather well.
I'm going to ask you about your accents here, too. Right. Yeah.
And I said, what does that mean, rather well? 4.5 million. So
holy mackerel.
We had a good following.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, that drama got picked up by publishers, and now I'm writing novels based on the radio drama, based on Cambria, which I first found out about from Sea Marks.
Wow. Holy
Isn't that
cow.
odd?
That is. That's remarkable.
Nor could I have imagined that we'd ever do Sea Marks again. And when a play is really good, it's deeper and deeper and deeper. But we were good when we were young actors, but we bring much more to it now with our life experience. So hats off to Gardner because he was burying treasures in the text that we couldn't have found until we were more experienced.
Right. Christopher, I hate to cut you off here. We just ran out of time. I feel like, but there's such a rich history. Just real quick, it is happening all week here. Thursday, Friday at 6:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. Sea Marks is happening at the Mezzanine. Tickets are $10 for non-members of the conservatory. I really appreciate you guys spending the morning with us. We have more of a bit of their performance on. We're going to put it up on our website, fox21news.com. It's on our YouTube page. And coming up later in the 8 o'clock hour, Josh Franklin will be performing. We heard him in the 6. Now he's coming back to the 8. It's a morning full of art, and I'm just so glad you guys could be with us. So
thank you. So much fun.
Thank you very much. Justin and Kimberly.
I love when they do the accents. I feel so refined.
Yes.
I know. I wanted to do an accent like showdown here, but yeah.
That would be interesting.
It's just like in the Oscars, John. Everything sounds better British.
Right.
So.
Yeah, everything sounds better British, or Irish in this case, which is close enough. So
Irish, British, yeah. Okay. Thank you, buddy. It has an ish in it.